This is the first time I'll never get back. I'll get it. That's the time I'll never get back. I'll get it this from somehow. I'll just put eggs in his drink because eggs are salmonella poisoning. You'll kill him eventually. But right now I have to get to class. I'm the first person in class today, although I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji, because Kenji is a crazy fucking anti-feminist fuck. A combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. Black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of the desk. I do that all the time. It's like you're resting your head on your arm, and it falls off, and that momentum and acceleration of your head about to hit something just jolts you up, and you're like, I'm okay! I'm awake. Rubbing my forehead, I realize there's a good reason as to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Wait, what? What the fuck did I just read? I realize this is as good a reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. I don't know what the fuck that means. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door, looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. Just invite her in, bro. She's blind. She can't see what's going on. She steps in on her own accord, though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if there was any importance to look prim when entering our classroom. Excuse me. She calls into the quiet classroom with a probing and delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. Hisao, good morning. I didn't hear you come in. I saw you come in. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I were to tell her a big lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here, just asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we're only two people in the school right now. I don't hear anyone else on my way here. I should have gotten up early today, I guess. You're chastising yourself for doing something that other people should? Punctuality's a good thing. I think so, anyway. For someone with such very big, deep blue eyes, they're like pools of oceans. She can't see shit, makes me feel really weird. It's a very busy morning today. The festival's coming up soon, and today is the deadline for the event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone's trying to complete the necessary forms to the last minute. Maybe that's why it's quiet today. Or maybe people just don't like coming to class, Lily. Ever thought about that? Oh, God. Hi! Oh, fuck. Misha pops in the room with Shizune as if a cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. Yeah, I would too. Hey, Hachan! Hi. ... Look, it's the class representative. Hello! Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha or Shizune's use of the word look. Good morning. Doesn't she just look like a lot older than these two? Just an observance. Of course you're not the representative of this class, right? I'm not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answer to Shizune than she was with me the other day. Guess they really don't get along too well. No one gets along with these two. They're like the boisterous fucks. Then I realized that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present and is trying to detect whether or not she is. To know who she's talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha. But knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune being the one that actually talks to. Ha! I'm onto you fucks. I know what the hell's going on. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You're here early, Shizune. Way to go, broski. That's lending a bro hand. ... Oh, she's pissed. She liked being all secretive. You were here earlier than us. Misha puffs out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf? Seriously, these two, I guarantee you they're like twins or something, and we don't know about it yet. It's not that weird that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true. I was here earlier than them, so me saying like that definitely could be misinterpreted as anything. Especially just Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge intent. That's like when you're typing through the internet and you're like trying to tell someone a joke or use sarcasm and they think you're real. Fucking I hate internet typing. Before I could start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Good, go away. Oh, class rep, it's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. ... The festival is coming up in 3 days. Every other class is already handing in their projected budget reports for their events, even the first years, except you. Wahahaha! There's still time to hand it in, isn't there? ... Oh, she's pissed. Today! The deadline's today! You're certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I'd have all necessary paperwork days ago, but someone... I had to say the deadline. Please extend it. Yes, that was me. Planning something on the scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time frame to expect a whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Dot dot dot. Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds for one class event, handling the same matter for every class in the school, and then some? And the one who does that is me. Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she's really getting into the role. It doesn't look that very amused, though. I think you need to calm the fuck down, Misha. You need to take some chill pills. Or take whatever fucking Kenji's taking to make you even more crazy, and then maybe you'll kill yourself. Hey, Shizune, aren't you getting a little too hard in there? There's a whole day left. Please, Hisao, it's all right. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, I'm disappointed you think I've forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Of course she does. Okay, she can see these things clearly. Maybe not. Then can I have it, please? Shizune might not have it on there at this exact second. Not on me. Ugh. It's not here right now. My ex-2 students take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasized the last sentence, much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. Does she? I guess word must have gotten around, so now she's just using ammo against Shizune. And it just gets better and better. ... It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should just be delegating away as a class rep. It's your job to be on top of these things. This kind of disregard for the proper procedure is just really, really terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I'll apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Ha! That's funny, because she's an asshole. Okay. Although Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely because she's fucking retarded, Shizune doesn't, and she seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Yeah, because you're just annoyed at everything. ... Lily didn't live here at the school. Lily, don't they live here at the school? That's like a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop off something that'll affect the enjoyment of the entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts sounding furiously, waving her hands around and like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose the normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. ... And what's with that attitude? I said it's not something you should be delegating anyway. Aren't you the class representative? Tell me the names of these 2 students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something that simple yourself. Dear God, we're like fucking how old are we that we need this kind of politics? One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she's doing a good job not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Oh, I'll play close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is. Of course you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult after being you. Lily tightens her lips at Misha's word, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without even a hint of sarcasm, which they were meant to have. Shizune and Lily don't like each other, that much is clear, but this seems a little much. It seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to push back. Oh shit! What the fuck's going on here? Whoa! I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure you don't forget my own. So I don't forget my own. Huh. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you're confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. That'd be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right. The difference between us is like heaven and hell. It's not hard to guess which one you might represent. Is there any need for this? Like that her skirts are showing up. The air between the ripples with the heat of them is anonymity. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore, though. Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. What the fuck was that shit? That was confusing as fuck. I thought they were going to draw swords and kill each other. Chan, don't you slack off either. What the fuck did I do? Leave me alone. ... Aren't you taking part in the festival, Chan? You are, aren't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure this goes smoothly than this person over here. I don't understand why she's doing suddenly getting mad at me. Okay, I have to save again. Because that's what I do. I save before something crucial happens, before I fuck myself, because that is what the internet told me to do. Save before being fucked. No, I fucking hate Shizune and Misha. I'm on Lily's side. Because she's not a whore like you two. Cut me some slack. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? It's not like I could have done much even if I wanted to. That's right, you shouldn't expect a transfer student to jump right into this, and in his first week. Lily taking my side feels oddly comforting, so I decided to back her up too. Bring it! Bring the fucking pain, Hisao! Bring the fucking pain! Just nail these bitches, tell them off! Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. ... Excuses, excuses. Miss Class Rep has had plenty of time to deal with the report. Bring her fucking down, Hisao. Bring her fucking down. We repeatedly offered you a position to help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making the festival a success. Bring her the fuck down. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if I have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it all means being drawn to a confrontation with Shizune, if that's what she wants. Whatever. Forget it, bros. Hoes. I don't even knows. I turned my back at them. Lily, class is going to be starting soon, so we could talk more later. I'll tell Hanako you were looking for her. I could feel Shizune is freezing. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been ignored in such a blunt manner. Thank you, Hisao. I'll leave now, then. She gives me the sweetest smile I've seen all week. Turns her on heels to make her exit. Yeah, fuck those two. Fuck them. They don't want to love me. They think this is the biggest fucking deal since, like, what? The Academy Awards? God damn, it's a festival. Calm your tits, woman. As soon as Lily walks out the door, I suddenly start feeling reluctant about turning to face Shizune. Oh, yeah, you're going to get bitched out now. I can feel her eyes burning into my back and can't bring myself to look at her. She must be furious if I keep expecting Misha to say something to alleviate the tension, but Lily is wanting too much. In the end, I go back to my seat and listen to the sound of Shizune's footsteps as she marches out of the room. She doesn't return until a few minutes before class. Good, fuck her. Hanako doesn't come to this morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of my textbook lazily. I have a bit of catching up to do, despite trying to keep up with the studies of the hospital, but I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it. The clock at the front of the room seems unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, since often covered the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. I hate fucking teachers that do it. Teach us! You're called a teacher, not a fucking copywriter. Try and enlighten the student base. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on the blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, even though they are right there in the textbook. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry because I have nothing to do. Well, that makes sense. So I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyways, so I don't have to deal with the crowd in the hallways. I hear you. Crowds can fucking run you over, and you could die, as we learned. I know Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune's sighing so fast their hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Maybe there's pent-up anger in there. Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely even manage to understand it. Put my head down. Wherever they're discussing it looks like serious business, like Kara-san. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle and Misha struggles to spit it out in the word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like dealing with tongue twisters, and then on top of that she has to sign back anything the other girl says. I'll give some. Misha may be like fucking crazy and like ridiculous, but she's a good friend. She's like literally a personal translator of sign language for free, and I'll give you that. That's pretty daring. So you have those points, Misha. Yeah, seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired and she's about to faint. Luckily for her, the business is soon finished and the girl sits down in their seats again. Oh God. I'm so tired. She's hanging her head limply out on her desk, looking exhausted. I use this opportunity to reconcile with Shizune a bit, with getting roped into student counseling again, though I suspect that the door is now a bit closed for me. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very serious, too fucking serious. Whenever I see people idling around before and after class, they're always talking about their plans for it. I don't even know what's involved in the festival. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. Not really, man. They're fucking crazy. Enthusiastic and crazy are two different things. They're crazy. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have anything to do. Shizune scoffs at me first, of trying to decide whether to ignore me or to sneer at me, but in the end she starts signing without doing either. Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. ... She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly to Misha. Well, when you've spent so much time with someone, you kind of become that person. A little bit. Or at least a part of them rubs off with you, I fully believe. She must have practiced it vigorously. Oh, it's not the only thing she could practice vigorously. Oh God, of course we're in a student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. ... It's an important duty of ours to ensure the success of the festival with all of our strength. ... We would shame ourselves in front of the past student council generations if this festival were to fail. ... That's why there must be no flaws. No, I think it meant encumbrances. Nothing that make the festival short of perfect. Oh God, fucking crazy woman. Shizune's passionate speech and Misha's enacting are really oddly fitting of them. Yeah, kind of. They feel like the two duo who are going to run for president. Oh, hello? Who's this? Hanako! Hey girl, what's going on? You wanna get something to eat? I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing delinquent again? Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it's only in jest. ... No, don't force her away. Shizune stares at her, probably causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. Oh god, alliances causing more problems. That's how fucking World War I started. Shit's not gonna go right. Shit's going down. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, haven't seen Satao. She came by in the morning, though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her unusual studying gaze. What's she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she's intimidating enough as is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. Fucking crazy people. Look, she's just like fucking staring at them. It's a little uncomfortable watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? ... If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom, working on the festival project. But who knows where that woman's loitering at? Need to find her? She was looking for you in the morning, but I guess you have missed each other. That's nice, Hisao. I'm not saying that because she cut out, just saying you missed. You're a good person, Hisao. She waits a little without answering a simple question, looking awfully like she's not sure if it's a proper answer to such a question. Yeah. I can come with you, if it's okay. Come on, say yes. Yes! We're gonna have fun. Hanako nods fractionally, still on her guard. Her shoulders are stiff like wood. I get the feeling that she might be more comfortable by herself after all. But, too late to back off. You're going, buddy. So put on your fucking boots. Shit's about to get messy.